This is Agni.
Hi.
Agni works here. And so
Hi, Agni.
we've got some stuff, you see. We've got a sort of an unboxing.
It's a nice bag.
Isn't it lovely? You know what?
Yeah.
Felt.
That came free. Felt. Yes, it is now. I felt it.
It's impressive.
Yeah, so recycled wool.
Ah.
That's the bag that you get with your stuff. If
What's-
you buy enough.
From.
Okay.
Perfumer H. I actually went to a perfume shop.
I can't believe it.
I know. Oh my god. Because last week when we were having the workshop, and Amanda, who was sitting there, in fact where you are now, she said, "Have you been to Perfumer H?" And I said, "No." And she said, "Do you want to? What are you doing at the weekends?" I went, "All right." So
Where is it?
this particular one is in, I think it's called
Clifford
Street. Yes, thank you, Clifford Street.
Yeah.
Clifford Street joins Bond Street and another one that's parallel to it.
Oh, yeah.
So I went up the Burlington Arcade, little right, little left, and there it is. But first I saw the teas. So,
I know.
because it's
I've
not
seen
just
the
not
pictures
just
of the
perfumes.
shelves. They're like filled with jams and teas and whatnot.
Gorgeous.
What, in the perfume
multicoloured.
shop?
Yeah, because smell. So Perfumer H is Lynn Harris, who set up Miller Harris, and then I know, doesn't it? I haven't even opened it yet. I was saving it for this.
So that's like a mint.
This is Moroccan
Yeah,
mint tea, peppermint, green oolong tea, and bergamot.
It's nice.
Yeah.
It always smells lovely.
Yeah. So I'm hoping you could probably just buy this bit without having to buy an extra tin
Yeah.
next time, but that. So I first of all thought, I'll just get tea.
I wish I could just spray that on myself. I
Mm.
love
Yeah.
anything with mint in it.
Okay, I'll let you know that. I'll let you know.
Please do.
Okay. And then I saw that they had a notebook.
I mean, this is literally a shop made
Of
for
your
you.
dreams, yeah.
I know. So
You're
this
going to
is
tell me I had pens next?
No, but I brought the pen for an occasion which will always become clear. So this is a joint Perfumer H and Choosing Keeping notebook, but it's like an edition, it's got all this
It
marble.
looks amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was scented, but they only had. Then it goes plain. It's fine. So
Okay,
they write in
that's
it.
fine. Fine, yeah.
Yeah, useful. You want to be able to write in a notebook,
Yes, definitely.
not just look at its
Wow,
beauty.
it's absolutely
How
beautiful.
did you just buy one?
It was left one.
But
also,
that makes sense.
sorry, but also this was reduced because the scent had worn off. It had been
okay.
scented, but you know, perfume it evaporates.
It's
Beautiful notebook.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, and you see, I did the opposite of no buy January. What I've done is I went buy January. Why is everybody trying to save money when everything's discounted?
Right.
Buy January, no buy entire rest of the year.
Is everything discounted at the moment? Yeah.
Well,
Yeah, yeah.
even ours. You know, it won't be by the time we release.
Everyone has
That's how the perfumes work. So the one then.
Also, everything is in felt.
Well,
That's
it was
nice.
yeah. Then it was jam, but that's at home. I thought I ought to buy Nick a present, so I bought him raspberry jam to have on his yogurt.
I lost a friend from jam, because of jam. Like, fully lost a friend.
Lost me.
She asked me to house sit
Yeah.
for her house, and but they had a load of raspberries in the garden.
Yeah.
And they said, look, while you're house sitting, could you possibly make our batch of jam? We make jam every year. Could you do it? So I did it, but I'd never made jam before, and I overcooked it, and so it was so hard in the jars that you literally couldn't put the knife into them. She never spoke to me again. She was so angry.
That's a bit harsh, but
Arthur, you dodged the bullet there. You don't need a friend who doesn't check first whether you've ever made jam before asking
would have
you
just
to
told
make
you
jam.
Also, I was house sitting for you.
Yeah.
I was looking after the dog. No. Yeah.
Scented ink, Arthur.
Wow.
Nice wrapping paper.
how did you
So-
come out of the store? You're supposed to be there.
I had to
Were
be
they closing?
there. No, it was fine. I was satisfied with. I haven't finished. So I thought I would fill this and write in that, but it is.
I will bring my pen the next day.
Smell.
That's beautiful.
Yeah. Scented ink. Also, it's bright. I'd say it's blood. It's basically blood coloured.
I shall bring my fountain pen.
Wow.
Well, I brought one specially.
Ah, that's why.
I shall fill this. Would you just grab us a piece of that? No.
The
put
blue
behind
blue
you.
roll.
Blue roll. Thank you. I should have got that first. Yeah, just get that.
What would you call this scent?
Oh well, I
smells-
find it quite cedar woody.
Yeah.
We'll see what they actually say. We've got to look it up and see. But so right, filling that. This is a beautiful. This really looks like you've seriously cut yourself.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it's like this is.
It's a vampire ink.
Gore. It is. I've got one called Writer's Blood from Diamine. I think this one's even.
Bloodier.
Maybe Diamine had made it because they have the same. That's a nice bottle. But anyway, it's.
Does it say the fragrance notes?
It is. It says notes of turpentine oil and papyrus wood fused with herbs and spices set on a backdrop of dark woods of cedar and cade brushed with rose oil.
Ah,
Wow.
love it.
A mere brush. Yeah, so we're all ready to write. And I own this Lamy already.
I think Lamy make the best fountain pens to write with.
Yeah, the ones
Yeah.
you got me are Lemmy too.
I mean,
Yeah.
they're amazing pens,
Yeah,
aren't
yeah.
they?
And this one's got a 1.1 mil stub.
She
So
classic
it's-
1.1.
Yeah, I love it. Yeah, 1.1. I just bought some more from Cold Pens as well. So okay, and finally,
Some more Lammies.
yeah. Well, because I like to match them with the colour.
You're like a shepherd. Like a shepherdess.
I am a shepherdess. I have many lammies.
Yeah.
I think we ought to have a lammy army, a balmy lammy army. We're going to talk about perfume. So I brought the Icons collection.
It was not there when the last time I had emailed them. Like, that was more than a year back. And
Okay.
I asked them that, do you have smaller sizes? And they were very nice, and they sent over like 3-4 in tiny bottles for me to try.
It's nice.
But they didn't have the set back then.
So these are the 7.5s, exactly the same as we have. Because I know, because we all buy them from.
Yeah,
Posh
it's a
Pack.
good size.
It's
Lots and lots to try. It is.
yeah, and of course one of the reasons that Agni works for us is because Agni knows a hell of a lot more about other people's perfumes than
Yeah, because
do.
I keep smelling everything and Sarah doesn't.
yeah,
I know.
and everything I do. But also, as Agni said last week, she spends all her wages on other people's perfumes.
Unfortunately. I have been better lately, but still, I do end up buying.
But you are free to do this, and also
I know.
it's very handy to have a knowledgeable researcher. The other thing on the table is at the complete opposite end of the scale. This is by Bourjois, exclusive to Superdrug, at £9.99.
Excellent.
La Formidable.
We've got, yeah.
We've got a lot to smell, but yeah.
It will be formidable.
But we'll start with the ones that I actually shed money on. I mean, obviously I bought these. I didn't do any of
buttons
this.
are lovely,
Wow, they are gorgeous.
I know everything about it. It's blinking gorgeous. It's astonishing I got out at all.
I was eyeing their glass bottles, the hand blown ones, but they're so expensive.
I think 580 to get the hand blown glass bottle with this.
but they
on.
look gorgeous. They're just amazing.
Now, bear in mind, I do not spend money
You
on
bought
other
two.
people's perfume.
Oh my god. Okay.
I think I'm going to go.
Yeah. Okay, so we're going to smell these.
Can I
Yeah.
steal one if I like it enough?
No.
Why not? You hate decanting. You hate stealing. Then what am I supposed to do?
Well, like
Okay, I'll
like
come
I
in
said-
and spray myself.
Oh well, I went with Amanda, like I said, and she bought the perfumer's jacket,
Uh-huh.
which is you love it.
Mm.
It's blue, like indigo hand dyed cotton to make perfume in.
After is going to
And so she got given as many samples as she wanted because anyway. So 3 strips. We're going to smell salt. Arthur's Googling it.
Oh yeah.
He's going to find out how much it costs and he's going to
Yeah.
faint.
It's 170, isn't it?
No.
For the jacket.
For the jacket.
No. The perfume bottles. I won't even guess what is the price of the jacket.
I got 50 mils.
Yeah.
Okay, so
I'd
this
say
is...
How much is the jacket, Arthur?
it's. I'll let people go and research it themselves.
Yeah,
Oops.
Well, no, it's £600.
yeah.
I think that you know, for a jacket.
It's I've never spent that much on a...
What makes it
Piece
a
of
perfumer's
clothing.
jacket?
It's the one that Lynn Harris uses when she's making
when
perfumes.
she's
It's the one that
making
she wears. And I think people said, "Yeah, where'd you get that jacket?"
I
So
love it
she-
already from this distance.
Yeah, there you go.
Oops. Love it.
Yeah.
It's so
Oh,
fresh.
what's this called? Salt.
Salt.
Yeah.
I mean, I like
And
the
it's not
names. It's
salty.
obviously like the opposite
Yeah, I get bergamot. Tons
Yeah.
and tons.
the opposite of the way I tend to name out.
Wow.
It's like this is quite serious. So it
This
says,
is love.
and this is where your notes actually. It's not a notes list. This is a list of materials used.
Yeah.
Because so, I mean, I have always admired the work of Lynn Harris. I've got the extraordinarily rare collection of Marks and Spencer's Lynn Harris colognes down there, which, you know, it had perfume lovers going to Marks and Spencer's.
I know because she made something recently for Sunspill as well. I think Sea Moss and I think 2 or 3.
Yeah.
And Sea Moss was really, really good. It was very like Raincloud.
And the one, I mean, my absolute favourite is L'air de Rien.
Oh yeah, I heard people talking about it. I read people talking about it actually
Yeah.
on your post, but
I
I
have
have not smelled it.
And then my next favourite was the Roson Noir, which was done as a collaboration with Liberty.
Ah.
So Arthur is,
This is
he's away in salt
is lovely.
heaven.
amazing.
And it's not salty at all because I know salty things just become funky.
I don't know, I find it,
It's very
I
fresh.
do, I could definitely have a salt fragrance with these things.
It's like it's almost like the fragrance is on a ship.
Mm-hmm.
There is
Because
a slight
of the coastal.
sea air. Yeah.
It's very like a spa, I think, to my nose. Very, very soothing. Very
Yeah.
fresh and soothing. It's like I want to have a massage with this sort of,
Yeah.
the oil.
So it says bergamot, coriander, sage white,
Sage.
which sounds like a kind of pop star name.
Sage white.
Sage white.
Okay. Yeah.
Not coriander.
Never Korean.
Sage white's going in
Maybe
my novel.
cilantro.
I got, the one with Vera Moss and Ethan Moulton. Sage white can go in. Cardamom, rose essence. Not a lot of cardamom though, because that's something you need only a smidgen of.
Yeah.
Rose essence, iris root, patchouli, and cistus absolute.
See, yeah, the spices really are what make me love this. That the cardamom and the.
It uplifts it to a different level.
Oh, wow.
It's
Yeah.
lovely.
It's really.
You know how much I don't want to shop.
I know.
I
But-
want it.
If somebody wanted to open a shop to put my stuff in, I'd want it to be very different, but as lovely as it's just, mine would be a bit more
Our
chaotic.
studio is already lovely, Sarah.
Yeah, it is, and it's lovely, and now Paco's done that. Oh my goodness.
It's already very lovely.
Yeah. So that, I shall stick it in there. I'm going to stick it in my Albervier.
I think I'll go home smelling of this.
Yeah, I was thinking
All
the
right.
same thing.
All right, you two, you can put some on.
But wait, this is the first one.
Oh
Yeah.
yes, I
Yeah.
have more expectations from Dust.
Yes.
Dust, what a great name. What a great name.
I was about to buy powder, which is also very lovely. It's like icing sugar powderiness without the sweetness. I was about to, but I really wanted the hand-blown glass bottle, and that was just out of my budget.
Yeah.
I cannot.
Yeah, I don't pay you enough to buy that, no.
No. I don't work enough to earn that much.
Not many
What
hours
do they
in
look
the,
like?
in the...
The hand-blown ones.
Research, fine.
Just plain
And they're
beautiful and
all different colors,
colours. Yeah.
Okay.
depicting the family of fragrance.
Okay. Now, this I think.
It has the same vibe of Dancing with Strangers
You think that's? You see, I think
because of vibe.
I think Complicated Shadows.
a bit, yes.
But I'll tell you what happened. This was made in 2019 and will have been made at exactly the same time as I was working on the Cloud series.
Yes, it has the same family of clouds for sure, and I smell Dancing with Strangers because of the violet.
Just the violet.
It's very beautiful.
Wow,
Because
that
here
is-
we go. Because see, it starts with so Iris Absolute and lavender and orange flower, and if you'd had said narcissus, I would have thought
It's like
we are, we're
on
like
the same page.
But I think there's a kind of mental bonding going on in 2019. I make complicated shadows, dust comes out, and I think there's this kind of gloom descending over London as we wait in horror, trying to work out how bad it's going to be,
Wow.
and it's worse.
Oh,
But
yeah, I know.
this, I just thought I saw it was so beautiful. I had to have some.
It is.
And then afterwards I thought, oh, I know. It reminds me of the thing, and the thing it reminds me of is something
Do you make?
I actually make.
Yeah.
But-
they are cousins for sure.
They're cousins, but it
Definitely.
is genuine, total, complete coincidence
Yeah,
that they happen to exist in
I
the
mean-
same space. What do you mean? Aren't they just
It
fabulous?
smells of. It's got a real incensiness to me. It smells a little like nag champa.
Yeah, it smells like a cozy blanket.
Well, after the Orange Flower Absolute, it also says Virginian cedarwood, Opoponax, cashmeran, frankincense. It has Bourjois for benzoin, but I like saying benzoin with a Z. And
Wow.
white musk.
I think that might be even more magical than salt. Wow.
Yeah, I think they are.
You
truly.
chose well. Thankfully, I haven't been to the store yet, or
Well, yeah.
Wow.
I mean, these I was very fond of. There were.
they're both excellent.
Yeah, I mean, others I probably could have spent longer. So we also have here.
Oh yes, I was just about to be scared that our session had ended, but
No,
then I
no,
remembered.
no. Obviously, you've got to get home in time to make sure.
That's
that
fine. I can read it.
Small child can just amuse herself.
It's fine.
Okay.
I love it. Agony going,
she
I
has
have
a
to
dad.
leave at 4. And they're
Yeah.
going, actually, it's
But
fine.
now we're in the middle of
She
this.
has her dad. It's fine.
Yeah.
It's not like she's left alone.
No. I mean, it's no. She
No.
doesn't actually like. I was letting myself in the house by myself when I was like 11. Yeah. Anyway.
I used to stay alone even younger, but then it's not illegal in India.
Oh, it's not illegal in the UK.
It's not illegal, yeah.
No?
No.
How come I always heard that children have to be at least 12 to be left alone?
Oh, people are just judgmental.
Yeah.
That's not very
When
fair.
I was left alone from about 4, I was a very, very responsible child.
I can imagine that.
Yeah,
You wouldn't set the house on fire.
No, couldn't leave me with my sister. But by myself, I was alright. Right, so we have this away. We have bergamot, raincloud, leather, ink, and smoke.
Oh, great.
Smell a rain cloud.
Oh, let's.
Let's
smell everything.
Let's go in
Yeah, of
order.
course we will.
I shouldn't even say. I mean, look, because I bought these, so I only bought them because I loved them.
Yeah, I know.
So I don't have anything to say about. I mean, I just.
Obviously, you
They're
love them
like
enough.
they're just so. We shouldn't aspire to perfection, but
They're very
if we
original.
were going to,
They're very
then I
honest.
think we'd probably have got there.
Okay. Next.
Okay, so let's
No.
load them up. Yeah,
This is bergamot, is it?
yeah.
Yeah.
I smelt it. I wouldn't buy the big bottle. These to me
Exactly,
are magical.
exactly.
They have things going on
Yeah,
which are
yeah.
very, very special.
This is linear. It's nice. It's fresh. But nowadays you get bergamot in so many things. You're not exactly going
Well, I
to.
put bergamot in everything I make for start. This is it smells to me like the greenest, driest bergamot.
Yeah, it's the bit right where the stem joins onto the fruit.
Maybe, yeah.
I mean, it is.
But would I want to smell of it? No.
No.
I might like it as a room spray.
We're glad we smelt it.
Yeah. It's very nice, but I wouldn't want to smell it.
I probably will at some point. I'll use them. I mean, I see myself using it up. I look at the amount of perfume that I've got that I think
You never
I'm not gonna
apply
use up.
perfume.
I'm actually going to sell my Parfum de Thérèse, you know.
Mm-hmm.
I just decided, I wore it and I thought, it's not as good as Diorella. I'm going to wear a Rudnitz kind of wear. That's, I've sidetracked. Okay. You see, he grabbed it.
I'm just like desperate.
Snatch.
Like, so it wasn't an elegant hand it here. Like, no, mine, want it now. Okay. I think this one is Raincloud.
Yeah.
See, I don't want to try and deconstruct or anything. I just want to appreciate.
It has white florals, but done very nicely.
Yeah.
It smells as if the rain smells more like the dew in the morning. It doesn't smell like you're actually. It's not.
Mm-hmm.
It's not kind of British out in the rain.
No,
oh,
no,
we're gonna
no,
have to
no.
take me brolly sort of.
No,
thing,
no, definitely not.
No, you're right.
It smells like Indian monsoon. It
Yeah,
does.
Ah, right.
Because
Right.
we have all the white flowers blooming like in plentiful bunches, especially in the monsoon.
Yeah.
So they're always wet, the bushes.
Oh, magic.
And you always grab fistful of flowers because the whiter flower, the jasmine, or even the tuberose, the smaller ones, they're always so fresh, very stocky, and not at all screechy. This is the one you would actually want to smell.
Yeah. Yeah. This is. It's. They're just all so very smooth and shiny and
Blended well.
Yeah.
Yes.
Getting.
They are, yes.
Yeah.
They're
They're little micro masterpieces.
they really are.
Yeah.
That was very transportative, that was.
Yeah. Because I've got the sarcococca growing in my garden at the moment. That's tiny little white flowers.
Mm-hmm.
At the same time, it has big berries. Has dark purple berries.
Ah.
And the flowers are out now. They come out in the morning and think, oh, in a rain, what's that lovely smell? It's my garden. And that's from South Africa, the sarcococca white flower.
I've never smelled them.
And that if you suddenly find yourself passing a very beautiful aroma in the street and think, where's it coming from? Look for tiny little kind of split bell shaped.
I already have a bad
clusters.
reputation of hanging in other people's gardens whenever I smell something nice. So
Yeah.
I just go to explore.
What's this one?
All right, I was gonna.
Oh, go on then.
Yeah, is this called leather?
Leather. It's not very leathery yet.
It's a very posh handbag.
Very posh handbag.
Yeah, I mean you can make some leather perfumes which are, just out the tannery, still a little bit pongic. This is.
This is such a posh handbag, it's not even made out of leather.
Fall leather.
It feels like it's.
Oh.
It is one of those that's actually lined with pale pink suede.
Yeah.
No,
It's more powdery than leathery.
It's getting better.
It's like if we're talking like my system, the leather's the sun, but the sun's very small and there's lots of planets around it.
Or the leather notes might come up better on warm skin. Paper.
Is that a hint?
Just
Just a warm skin.
It's really nice.
We should all try at least one on each hand.
But definitely blended so beautifully.
Yeah, I mean...
you can't tell the things apart.
No, that's what I like about it, is I don't really...
Yeah. Nothing
Well-
stands out like a sore thumb. It doesn't. It's lovely.
Yeah. Okay, I have two more to dash through.
Smoke, yes.
Yeah. But it's just like... If I get... I just think... I just really admire the way that this just the way that it's done. It's just so not like me that I like it a lot. You know what I mean? So it's. I mean, you can't imagine me ever having everything in neutrals.
No.
I mean, ooh, right.
Ink.
Ink.
Ah, lovely.
I get it now. This is actually the one I think that the ink's
Oh, yeah.
fragranced with.
Yeah, I think it is. You're right.
That would make
Yeah.
sense.
Herby, grassy.
Mm.
Oh, that's lovely.
Yeah.
Yeah, I did consider
Thinking
getting
about
that one.
Ah.
Because some of them have been around since 2015. So
This reminds me of something you make.
it's a bit like Not Out of the Woods Yet, I think.
Mm.
I would say.
This is greener, but similar. Woody,
Herbaceous.
herbaceous.
But I mean, it is quite pencils, that's the thing, because it's Virginian cedarwood.
Yeah.
It's basics. It's the whole stationery cupboard. Like Arthur's system. Go on, hand it over. Let me show.
This is
This is Arthur's new way of holding a scent strip
What is wrong with your
on a
fingers?
paper
with
clip.
a paper clip.
I don't know. It's like, this feels more proper.
Don't make him confess. Yeah.
More sort of respect.
So,
for
no, I know nothing. This is.
Um,
I like it. I mean, I probably would wear
Herbaceous.
that. See, I always thought that when Mont Blanc brought out a perfume, it ought to smell of ink, which it didn't.
It
I was very
didn't.
disappointed. They like fruity floral. It was just a perfume.
Yeah. I have one, the white one. It's nice, but
But I've
not
also
life changing.
I've got another perfume called Ink. I think it's over
you?
there. And yeah, I can see it. Yeah, it's by Yardley,
Uh-huh.
oh
and
yeah.
it's about 15 quid from Boots.
Oh.
This one is not. Right. It's not from Boots and not 15 quid. But yeah, this is part of my go by January. Thank you. See?
Wow.
Yeah,
It
let's
is, indeed.
compare.
I don't
Right.
like the for men written thing. How
No.
can a fragrance be for men?
Somebody told me off about, Amber Woods for Men Intense. Somebody told me off about it. It said, well, not told me off really, just wanted to respectfully advise me that writing for Men Intense on it was probably going to put people off.
And you went,
And
yeah, I want to
somebody-
put people off.
Well, it's sort of a joke. It's like for Men Intense, misheard. However,
Now that is...
so this is smoke.
This is nice. Very nice.
That reminds me of Morocco. What's it called? It's called
Shazam.
Marrakesh Intense by Aesop.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Shazam. Yes. I'm getting
Shazam.
a likeness.
And
Oh yeah,
Flame
this
in
is
Your Heart.
Shazam.
And
The ambery, the
Oh, it gets
So it's-
better, doesn't it?
It
Yeah.
is like walking through a market.
it's incensey smoke. It's
Yeah.
not any kind of. It's not. This is posh smoke. This is smoke you only get from burning something expensive.
Yeah.
This is
This
not your
this
average
not.
fire.
It's not.
Arthur's
Okay.
Arthur's going for liquid.
So it's begun.
Yeah, it's not.
We have commitment.
But can I say something? I love the big smoke much more.
Thank you.
I don't really. It hits me in the more proper way.
I'm sending a colleague appropriate pats.
I love how it's becoming your new thing.
My new thing. I'm doing lots of workplace appropriate sending of emotions. I gave Paco a large hug from a very distance. What Arthur across the table. All
It's
right.
very interesting, isn't it, that smoke one?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's... There are elements to it that I really, really don't like, but it makes me want to smell it more. You know what I mean?
Yes.
It's lovely. Honestly, it's
Well-
Shazam without the orange.
You wouldn't want to be bored by perfume. I think that's.
No.
And there are many boring ones about.
I
Okay,
would
so-
wear Shazam over that.
Okay. Thank you. Good.
Do I not get a work appropriate pat?
FOMO.
Yeah. I gotta be careful. I started doing like work inappropriate distance pats. It's like, yes. No. That would. Oh. Yeah. No. Right. Okay. So this. I'm spraying this one over here, just in case. Right. Okay. So this is the Yardley ink.
Thanks. Oh, yeah.
It's not bad.
It's definitely not bad for the money. I don't think it smells like ink.
No,
It doesn't smell like pencils. It doesn't smell like a stationery shop. It doesn't really have.
It's shower gel.
Shower gel,
Yeah.
exactly.
It's
Soapy, fresh.
It's a good value.
Yeah.
Low-key, yeah, very soapy, possibly a bit of cologne.
Very
I mean,
fresh.
look, it's a sort of bluish, so it's got a bluish tinge, so it's probably
It has got the
aquatic.
fresh vibe.
Yeah.
It's a safe summer
It's,
fragrance if you want to pour it on
Yes.
yourself without worrying about the money.
Fabriqué en Angleterre.
I would say
How much more French can you go?
a good Christmas present for a 14-year-old
Yeah.
boy.
Yeah,
Who might just break the bottle a couple of days later and
Yeah.
it's okay
and that's fine. Yeah.
because of the price.
Excellent. So, and finally then, now the thing about Bourjois is that this is a company that was owned by the people who then financed Chanel back in the sort of 20s and 30s. So all Chanel's perfumes were made at the same place as far as we know, who knows, but they made this famous one, Soir de Paris, Evening in Paris. Evening in Paris by Bourjois was everywhere. And even up until recently, when they separated, but the Bourjois lipsticks were kind of, the
Cult,
rumour
yeah,
was, but yeah, they were rumoured to have been made in the same factory as the Chanel ones. Who knows if these rumours are ever true. But it's got a nice...
For $9.95, that's
Yeah. Yeah, so this is exclusive to Superdrug. I tried to buy all three because they're $9.95, but they only had the one.
three?
There's three different ones. Yeah. Yes. And they wouldn't let me have the ones out the window. But then maybe the ones out the window factices. So they're still in the bottle. So, but let's see what the La Formidable,
Let's find out how formidable it is.
how formidable she is. Oh.
She's not.
I did say it's well worth $9.95. I wouldn't pay $9.96 for it.
Hey, that's not bad.
No, it's not bad
It's
at all.
not bad at
These
all.
things that they're never bad. You know, no,
It's very safe.
There will be thousands of.
It's not bad at all. But yeah, it's going to vanish maybe after
I don't know.
which is fine.
I don't know. It could stick around for months.
Elvive shampoo.
Yeah. Very fresh.
It's a very. I mean, as soon as it's that colour, you know it's going to be fruity floral.
It's nice.
Yeah.
Not a bad fruity floral.
Yeah, and it's very perfumey. It's right on
It is.
trend from like 5 years back, so it's not going to be scaring anybody.
If
No, it's not scary at all.
if someone charged £300 a bottle for that,
So, somebody would buy it.
people would buy it.
Yeah, they obviously, because prices denote.
This is the problem, isn't it? We get back to this one all the time.
Yeah.
That people still think that if something's 3 times as expensive, must be magically 3 times as good.
Or limited edition. Everyone just wants things which can't be.
We've got a limited edition at the moment.
I know.
And what's that?
It's Babylon Sunset Parfum,
That's right.
the one that Paco scraped the
Was it
back out
from
of.
2017?
It was from 2017.
That's right.
What other questions would you like to ask about it? No, it's nice though.
No, I've already smelled it. I love it.
It was at the back of the cupboard, and so back of the shelf, and so we just
It's stronger than the normal Babylon Sunset.
yeah,
for sure.
because I've made it a 30%.
That's fine.
Legal, but it had a bit of the Rest Relief Absolute stock at the bottom.
Yeah.
So
I read your post.
because that's unrestricted, so it doesn't matter if it's extra strong. In fact, it makes it safer. So we scraped it all out, we diluted it, and there's only a litre, and some of it's going to be mine. Have you got any yet?
Okay.
You need
Yes,
some.
yes, I know.
But I'm going to say that the Babylon Sunset, now that area of things that I make, the real rich, deep, fruity florals, out of all the Perfumer H, there's like one in that area, the rose one. And I would say it stood out as, if you painted the colours of all of them, they would all be sort of beautiful, tasteful neutrals, and this one be going, I am pink, boom, deal with it. And You know, whereas lots and lots of ours are kind of bright and pink, and we've got a few gentle neutrals. So I just like it a lot. I like them a lot.
Arthur wants something
what's
again.
What do you want?
Salt. I want
okay.
it as well.
Okay.
I'm still hung up on that, honestly. After smelling so many, that's the winner.
Thank you.
Where?
Thank you. Wherever you like. I don't mind. Oh, thank you.
You're welcome.
Oh, it's lovely.
Wow,
Okay, I'll go salt. I'm going to a concert tonight.
they're
Are
so.
you?
That'll be fine. I'm going to see some Mozart. Yeah, we're
Oh,
doing some sponsorship.
You were
They're really magic, these Perfumer H ones, because they're incredibly subtle but really powerful.
Yes.
Like you smell them and it just sends you somewhere.
Yeah. Subtle yet powerful. I think that is. Yeah. You're correct.
I would like this as my Christmas present, which I did not get.
From me?
Yes.
Or somebody else? I was thinking maybe somebody else in the same situation.
No, from you.
You'll have to wait till next year.
I love a hint.
I don't give hints, I'm very straightforward.
You might as well. Yeah. Okay.
I wish everything was available in a 7.5. Like the small sizes.
Yeah.
That
I
would
don't
make
even think I
it.
spent that much on Nick. I'll go in and get you some.
Thank you.
Right, you can do this again then. Right. Put it away now.
I can see you.
You hide it.
No, you can't.
It's going to be a very long fade out, that is.